How's everybody? Oh yeah, Andrew, sorry, I forgot I was fucking on live there. I forgot I was on live. How are you? I had a good sleep, had some crazy dreams, guys. Like, I mean, crazy. But I had a good sleep last night, guys. I got up about half an hour ago. Good morning. Uh, Made tea, and the little fella's back now, the 11-year-old. Or his dad's every fucking Thursday morning. Um, Kicking the door, grumpy, I don't want it. So I says to him, I'll ring your dad back and he'll come and collect you. I says, I'm fucking sick of it. I says, yo, he should drop you at school anyway. You have to be at school at fucking 8 o'clock, but he drops you at our house at 8:15. So then my missus has to get in the fucking car and drop him up the road. When you drove past in the first place, fuck off, because he likes to play his little game for 15 minutes. So anyway, I just said, listen, nope. You haven't been to sleep, Andrew. I hope that's from work and not from drugs. I'm a cunt like that. I used to always be I used to suffer with my mental health if I didn't sleep. You know all nighters and all that. People be going up to the early house and all at 12 o'clock the next day. I'd be like, fuck that, I have to have 2 hours sleep. I have to have at least one knock off period. You know. I rolled an absolute fatty to get me going for this day. I've only got about 3 joints of Cali left. Yes, Andrew, yeah. You know, it just baffles me how people... Some nights when we're having an argument or a fight, I stay up late and I'm a bit angry and all. I end up going to sleep about 5 or 6 though, but honestly, I'm the biggest bitch when it comes on nighters. When I was on drugs and all that, even then they'd say, look, little Finnegan, go in and have a little nap for a little while, and then I'd get back up. Oh, how are you, Dave? And Nathan's in there too. Evie might be in there. Hello, she's up. I'm feeling good today. I feel like I have a few things I want to get done. You know, I had a chat with their nanny last night. Just a little chat. But I said I'm sick of the little lip off him. He's 11 of age. I'm nearly 40 years of age. I might be the same height as him, but he can show me some fucking respect. And then I hear him bitching and moaning as soon as he came in the door. I know children are children, but spoiled children are spoiled children as well. No one gets McDonald's before school on a fucking Tuesday, do they? No. I got nothing. Glass of milk if it was good. Great sleep. I did. I went up to bed last night. I've been on live singing and all that. We fell asleep after half an hour, about 10:30, and I just woke up now. Woke up, my alarm sets off at 7:15. Sorry, my alarm goes off at 7:15. So I go up about 7:15. And I'm just hoping today can be, I have a few phone calls to do and people to talk to. Like, it's not that I've been putting it off. It's that it's self-referral. And they sit you down for an hour and they have to ask you questions and all. So it's just timing it in. But I'm very proud of who I am lately. Even all the good, even all the bad. I'm very proud of who I am. The sound of my own voice in my head. And I felt that slipping away a little bit over the last week because of stress and stuff. So, you know, it's up to me to make the phone calls, send the emails, get in touch with people, you know. And my missus is going to work today, you know. Kids aren't here. And it can be, to all the guys who are getting up and going to work, yes, a day off is great. Yes, 2 days off is great. Yes, a week off is great. But after a while, you get sick of the 4 walls. You get sick of the cleaning. You get sick of hoovering. You get sick of waiting on the kids. Like, it's hard to go to work every day. But right now, my job is to bite my lip and do all the house stuff. This is a lovely cuppa as well. I just made it. First one of the day. I'm on the tea. I tell you what, I've no coffee creamer. I'm a bitch. I made coffee yesterday without the creamer. It tastes like piss. I have to go down and buy some now in a bit. I'll get a lift with me missus. That's what I'll do. When she goes to work at 10. And then I'll walk back. A tea. But here's a fact I learned recently, guys, right? If you avoid coffee for the first 2 hours that you wake up, right? I know it might be hard. You'll get the full benefits and you'll avoid the crash. because it's all about after you wake up, the brain releases certain compounds and all that, and the caffeine latches on that. So when you wake up, if you get coffee or a fucking tea or a lemon tea or a fucking soup or something, and then wait till later in the day to have your coffee, you'll get the much more benefits from it. So that's sometimes why I have a tea first. Because you ever have a coffee and then about an hour later you're like, wait till later in the day. Yeah, lovely cup of tea, lovely, and a lovely joint too. I put a bit extra into it even though I can't afford it. I've been really enjoying this weed. It's the first bit of flavour I had in ages. Oh, Ollie didn't even know you're here, Ollie.
Yeah, Harry just went to rock that.
Okay, bye. Have a good day, everybody. See ya. Ugh. The kids are off to school there now. I needed this. I had some fucked up dreams, guys. I mean some heartfelt, horrible dreams. I can't remember. One of us were in a mangled crash in a car, and I was trying to pull out my partner, and her arms were coming off and all, and the baby was split into pieces. It was fucking weird. And then you wake up and and you look at your lover, and then you go, oh fuck, oh Jesus, why did that happen? Fucked up dreams. Seriously. I always have this weird dream that I'm on a ship and it goes down in the sea. Do you ever get that? So is that actual medical weed, mate, or just off the street stuff? I'm definitely going to get... No, do. Oh, definitely, Dave. I'm going to stay in contact with me today. I'm free all day. I'm free till 3 o'clock. So I can conversate, we can Instagram, we can WhatsApp, we can figure out which clinic to try first. But this is street stuff. This is patent pie, like, because what happens is, if you buy 10 grams of your medical stuff and you don't like the strain, you have to cancel it, right, which takes a week. Then you have to wait for your new prescription that you chose to the physical copy to arrive at the clinic. So you could be 2 weeks waiting because you didn't like the first batch. So I always have a bit of both going. I have a bit of medical and a bit of street, because unless you're someone who has 800 quid there and buys all 60 or 80 or 100 grams at once, and you've tried and tested it, it's a guessing game. It really is a guessing game. Hold on. And I hate guessing with me money. You know, it's been a little bit tough. Like, I have 2 things on the medical prescription now: sour cherry punch and Donnybrook, but I haven't got the money. I get paid today at 4 o'clock. So when I order it today at 4 o'clock, it's going to be way too late to get here on the weekend. It's going to get there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So that's another thing that's annoying me. I've had the prescription all week to be able to order it, but I haven't got the money. And so like it takes ages, whereas the fella, I have to get the bus down to him, you know what I mean? So that's the frustrating part. I haven't got my medical down to a T yet. I haven't got the right strains that arrive at the right time, like, you know what I mean? How are you, Jordan? It will. Bro, I'm no different to you. Like, you know, I didn't have the paperwork, I didn't have the right things to say. If you go on your phone right now and type in Curaleaf or Alternaleaf, it will come up the website, you click on it, you know what I mean, and you go, it comes, check if I'm eligible, and you literally go, you click on it, you put in your few details, your date of birth, your address, your GP's surgery's name, and you have to pay £50. This is the thing, you have to have the 50 quid there to pay for your initial consultation. So some people think, oh, why would I pay 50 quid when I don't know if I'm going to get accepted yet? You have to realise they're a business and they want to get profit. So the more people they get on it, the better. So the very likelihood of you not being accepted is low. But what you have to take into consideration is you have to pay private healthcare, so you have to pay the 50 quid. You know, I remember I saw 50 quid and I was a bit worried about it. And then all he asks you, like, was on your initial consultation, after you fill out the form, when you get your 15-minute slot or whatever it is, general questions like, how are you, and have you tried cannabis before, and what's your aim to get, and how's your life now? You know, simple things. And you say, look, I'm a certain age. You know, I've drank too much all my life. I've suffered with a little bit of depression and anxiety. I've always tried to self-medicate in a different way. And now I'm at the age where I've always turned my nose up at something that I didn't know anything about. And now it helps for a lot of people. And he'll say, right, let's start you off on this one. I think this will suit you, you know, just to get you used to. And he won't recommend you roll up like this, though. You have to have it in a vape. They don't, Jordan. Ireland is still part of the EU, and so is Germany, but it's legal in Germany, so I don't know. But medical cannabis is legal in the UK since 2018. It was so easy to get. I'm not even lying. It was so easy to get. Forget about going to GPs and saying, "Oh, me back, and I need this," and then they say, "We're going to refer you here." I done it all over the phone, like text message. But when I rang, I go, "Look, I'm a chronic addict. I've suffered from addiction all my life. I'm clean now. I smoke cannabis now, even though I'm clean. And I want to go down the route of not ringing drug dealers, not getting offered ecstasy and fucking heroin and crack, and, you know, if it's sprayed and all that, and getting stuff on tick." I says, I want to get it delivered to me house like a fucking grown man. You know, that's the type of things you say. So 2018, wow, honestly, I was shocked, bro. I'm late to the party. I'm only a year on it. There's people over here that have made careers out of it, lifestyles, friends, hobbies, businesses, like, all through their medical cannabis connection. And my own mother, who's awake right now. Now, I talk to her sometimes that I'm smoking a spliff, but she doesn't like it. But she would look at anyone now. It could be me, it could be someone else's son. She'd go, fucking state of him. State of him. Depression, anxiety, his friend got shot dead. Who gives a fuck? You don't need to be smoking drugs. That's the way my ma feels. So, you know, you're not going to win everybody over with it. It's not the be all and end all of everything. But I definitely think that life is too short for you to be swallowing pills or dealing with life's issues without having some cannabis. We can all be doing a lot worse. You can go down the shop now and buy a 2-litre bottle of fucking, what's it called, Captain Morgan's. You can sit in your house and drown your sorrows away and stab yourself in the neck and bleed out. But we're all wrong for smoking a spliff. I smoke it everywhere. I don't give a fuck. Not in front of kids and all that. If I'm walking on the beach, spliff. Before I go into a restaurant, spliff. Before I go into the hospital, spliff. Before I go to the doctor, spliff. I don't care. No one's going to tell me anymore that because I'm medicated that I'm incapable of being a father or a son or a neighbour. Fuck off. There's a lot of people out there right now that are cracking a can or a bottle like that, hate themselves, haven't washed in days, and they're like that. And they hate themselves, and I'm just thinking, please stop that. They should have, Jordan. We're so behind. We're 20 years behind England. Everything in England does we copy. In 2020, medical cannabis will be legal on the HSE because to get the tax on it. I'm telling you now, there's more of a fucking customer base for it in Ireland and England than there is probably in fucking Holland and Germany, and it's legal. Like, I'm just tired of it now. I'm so excited that I'm on this side of the fence now. Like, I see some lovely people, women, men of all ages, careers, mansions to council houses with a black eye, and they're medicating in the camera going, I feel like this today. Oh, I got this new strain today. The taste profile of this today. And I think that's better than being dead in the ground or a needle in your arm or in your groin. Has anyone seen the video I put up the other day of your woman injecting into her brain in America? No, her brain is missing. Her whole front of her head is gone, and it's her brain. And she's in a car window, just with a needle full of fucking drugs, just going, tss, poking herself, and all the blood is squirting all over her face. She just wipes it, puts her hood up and walks away. Continuously. That's better than her injecting heroin into her brain, I believe. I put a post up of it. It was disgusting. And this woman is just like that, going, wiping it and then just walking away. Obviously she's an addict and she's addicted to methamphetamine or whatever. But give her the 1,000 grams of weed, give her the shatter, the wax, the butter, and say smoke it. No, you're under our care now. You're not eating, you're smoking. Smoke. And I'm telling you, in 5 days' time, she'll come out of that room going, can someone fix me head? Can I have a phone call to me ma? I'm a bit hungry. Yeah, fucking disgusting it was. But the medical cannabis, as I said, right, last week I had my consultation and she made me feel down for 48 hours. She snapped at me on the phone. She was rude as fuck. She's like, I'm very busy. Your signal is terrible. You must be organised for our appointment. Now, I was too gullible because it's my medication. I was like, oh, okay. What about all the other 14 phone calls I had? No one had a problem with it. It was because the week before I wrote an email and it was on your system of how disappointed I was in the service I was getting. That's what your problem was. And then I told you that I can't taste the stuff when I roll it in a blunt. Never mind with tobacco. And she said, "Oh, that is highly illegal, and what you're doing disinvaluates your prescription." That's what she said. Didn't care that I was 18 months clean. Didn't care that I hadn't thought about killing myself. Didn't care that I've been to all the kids' appointments. Didn't care about any of that. You know what I mean? And then she goes, "We're happy to give you another 62 grams on prescription." Oh, I'm sure you are. You want to make me feel like a cunt, right? But you want my money. So yeah, we really have to do what's right for us. You know, we really do have to do what is right for us, what feels right for us. And if that's not good for other people, you have to say, well, then I have to step away from you because this is what's right for me. And I am now an avid consumer of cannabis. 5 to 4 grams a day. Happy days. I've got my hair cut. Now, if I was a crackhead back like 18 months ago, I wouldn't have gelled my hair. No, I didn't gel my hair, I just brushed it again. But like what I'm saying is, there's people out there on the right now waiting on 6 white, 6 dark. And if only they could get their medical cannabis prescription sent to their house when they're detox. You know when you lock a drug addict in a house, you're not leaving, we love you, intervention. Yeah. Well, how about you lock them in with an ounce of weed and some... How about that? Can we treat the disease? Not cure it, but can we treat the disease? That's good enough for me. We treat leprosy, don't we? We treat heart failure, don't we? We treat paralysed people with little wheelchairs so they can get around easier, can't we? Oh, so it's wrong with me to treat my disease of addiction? Oh, not today, fella. Not me no more. No. I don't give a fuck. Someone can come on here and talk to me and say, oh, you're going to be brain damaged and you're going to have Alzheimer's in 20 years. Great. Great. Maybe I'll forget how dark this world can be and how cruel it can be. How about that? I forget about all my insecurities. I forget about all my bills. I forget about all the people I've lost along the way. I'm not afraid of it no more. Fuck it. We can't be afraid of nothing no more. I was afraid of a lot of stuff. I'm not afraid of it no more. Doesn't make me a gangster or a hard man. Doesn't. It just makes me a fuck you man. Whatever it is. How are you, Azora? Watching you just sitting pissing full of gear. Exactly. I remember it as well, bro. I couldn't take a shit without doing crack. I remember like I'd hold it in for days, hours in work, till I got home, your man wasn't answering the phone, dying for the shit. No food, nothing in me, just a tired shit after being on crack all the night before. And until I get that first pipe into me, then I'd sit down and do a shit. And then I'd go out and finish off another few rocks, and then I'd get into the shower, and then I'd say, I'll eat this time. When I get out of the shower, I'll eat. You don't. You just go straight back onto it. Hello. The douchebag split open. What douchebag? Michael, if you're one of them people who are going to be putting stupid shit in my life, you're going to be blocked. I don't know what douchebag. Oh, your douchebag split. Okay, your douchebag split. Well, I had a brother who had a colostomy bag and it stunk like God's heaven. Or God's hell, whatever. I mean, it stunk and you could hear it going through. So it's nothing to be laughed at or sniggered at, you know. I've seen a fella yesterday, I was watching his YouTube channel, I joined his YouTube channel, he had open heart surgery and he has a battery pack that he hangs around his neck that keeps him alive for the rest of his life. And he's here jogging on a jogging machine and all, just dangling from his tube and it's all pussy and all. And I thought, fucking hell mate, well done. Don't keep me out having that big tube, can you feel it? What if you catch it in something? He has real issues, see. How are you? I'm on Peyton Pie here. We're on a fat jizz Peyton Pie. Good morning everybody. What took you so long? Yeah. Yeah. It's lovely. It is, it's whopper. And I rolled an extra fat. I've only got about 2 grams left. Like, that's the way I am. My missus hates it, but like, there's no point of worrying about it when it's gone. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out then. But it's early in the day today. I have a plug. It's cost me money though. I don't get paid till 4, man. You know what I mean? That's a horrible part of the day to get paid because everyone's busy then. You know. So. But yeah, I'm feeling good today, guys. I had a terrible dream. Woke up early. Whatever. And that's what I love about medical cannabis, right, guys? Or weed, whatever you want to call it, sticky icky. Every morning I open, and the first thing I do is go, oh yeah, joint. Even though I dream bad night, arguments, whatever it is, I go, first thing, joint. And I think that's an amazing thing. Instead of sitting in my own fucking misery. So we put an extra bit in there, we did. Yeah, that's honestly, I am that honestly, and I know I shouldn't be, I'm only have to be mounting. I've only got about 3 grams left of it. And I've got Cherry Punch on prescription that I can't order yet. I've got Donny Burger on prescription that I can't order yet because I don't get paid till 4. So it means I'm all out for the weekend. So I'm going to have to make a move. And I don't really like it because I'm fucking... The price is to be hard for the proper sticky. Yeah, especially concentrate labs. Well, I've had some concentrates. I know someone who's into it. It's all the jars and all that. But it's very costly, and as I said, I'm only at the start of my journey of recovery. Dabs are great and all that, but you have to stop smoking as much. Not weed, but just you can get highly medicated off 2 fat dabs, and you're medicated for ages. But you don't need to smoke directly after. I have a habit of smoking, like not just medicating, so you know, I'm trying to find the balance. Deadly Jordan. I'm very fucking proud of your short the other day. It looked like a news article, you know. It was very like it was just cool, calm and collected, and that's what I liked. You know, if you doing 10 of them a day, Jordan, your channel would blow up. You know, your channel would blow up. Well, my missus has some anti-anxiety medication in there as well that she takes at a very odd time. They won't give me any Xanax or Valium, only when my back goes. And I'm still to this day, I haven't figured out yet what weed they're talking about that kills pain. I've smoked a lot of weed, Amsterdam weed, American weed, street weed, good weed, bad weed, and not one of it took any pain away. Mentally maybe, but not fucking physical. I still have a sore back right now. So I don't know why you'd be saying that. What's up, Michael? What meds did you get? Fully get what you mean, brother. It's smoking sensation. That's terrible. It is. That's what I said the other day, guys. You know, I do consume by smoking a little bit too much because I have a habit of it's easy, isn't it? You roll up, you puff. But it's the way I like to consume at the minute. It's the way to consume, you know. Oh, sorry, Michael. How are you? Welcome in. Good. We're trying to get people onto it. We're trying to change people from the stigma. A toy's dope, all that stoned and sitting in the sofa, sitting there in a night tracky, yeah, pair of TNs. I can get medicated and be a dad, you know. I can get medicated and go to a school teacher meeting, no problem. I can get medicated and make the lunch, no problem. I can get medicated and go to the airport, no problem. And I want to teach people how to do it. I want us all to get a bit more medicated, less drinking. If you can go out and have a drink on a Friday and you love to have a little bop and you get up the next day and you're fresh, great. I'm talking about the people who can't. People who are bored of drinking, they drink for no reason. They drink because it's suiting them in their own ways. They don't go out as much as they used to. I prefer to drink at home, you know. Oh, shut up, Michael. Signed up for this, not sure if they do that where I am in the UK. They do. Wales, Scotland or England. If you're any resident in the UK and you have a GP service, a record of going to the GP like twice in a year, then that is the criteria. You know, you have to have it. You have gone to the GP and say, I have a rash on my arse, I've rubbed cream on it for a year and it's not gone away, or my mental health, or I've tried that a lot better than what I'm on now. You know, you have to be smart about it. Well, I'd like to think so, Jordan, but Got our birthday show. His name is Nick. No, I'm not going to do that, CB. Come on, we don't do them things around here. I know he's trolling, but I blocked the other fella. It's alright. We can block anybody when you say something stupid, but no, honestly, I wouldn't say taken aback, but I was kind of like, wow, there's Jordan, there's fresh looking, you know, Jordan, like, you wouldn't really, like, you could be queuing with you in the supermarket, man, you wouldn't know. Nice man. And I just thought, here's someone who listens to me, like, I'm younger, what I like it. I'm not gonna lie, I like it. I feel like lonely now. I'm on here waffling, guys, it's early in the morning. I have friends, you know, friends that aren't druggies. Morning, Eve. And good morning to Azora as well. I love your picture. Trying to get my moustache like that myself. We spoke throughout the whole day, walk full. People who spoke throughout the whole day. Yeah, who smoke, I think you meant to say. That's what I mean. Like, yeah, a full family times committed and consistent, yeah. Guys, I was not in that category a few years back. Weed was different to me then. It was a social thing before you got on the drugs, but now it's not. Now it's empowerment to me. Honestly, it is. And I know sometimes I smoke and it's like, yeah, fuck it. But like, it's very hard to say without sounding cliche and cheesy. But like, cannabis is. I really do believe it can be a tool to help us get through this crazy world. My missus doesn't smoke. She's in there listening to me going, yeah, fuck you. I have to go to work now in a minute. Fuck you. She's always said she'd love to have had that in her to be able to smoke, but she doesn't. She doesn't like anything that makes her head go funny, which I can't see. I'm completely different. I love. Well, as a drug addict, you love anything. With the head, what have you got? I don't give a fuck what it is, gives it. But now any high is kind of a bit crazy and hazy, whereas this is just like, hello. I do construction, smoking sativa. It helps me wake up. Exactly. Now, my medical, I can get indica to indica hybrids. Like, that's what I'm supposed to get. Now, I got one a couple of weeks ago, and it was sativa. It was from California. Oh, sorry, it was from Canada. I think it was called. Fucking, there's so many. But this is probably most likely a sativa, But my doctors thought crackhead, suicidal, depressed. Let's give him indicas. Like, do you know what I mean? So, is it someone's birthday today? Oh, Eve, I'm sorry, I fucking forgot. You were up early today. I totally forgot. Happy birthday to you. Because I remember they asked you the other day. Remember that what they could get. I've been medicating with for almost 10 years. You're right, though. Very little effect on the pain, but it helps with mainly the mental pain. First time watching you. Oh, thanks very much. I suffer from body dysmorphia. I'm a chronic addict. I'm 18 months clean. Lost 22 years of my life to suicidal ideation, depression, anxiety, drugs, crime, all that other shit. So I fucked up my life, although you were born with your curse. Although some people think you're born with the disease of addiction, but it's another story for another day. But I know burn victims. My brother was in an accident in 2009 and he was burned over 70% of his body, and he used cannabis and he said it stopped the itch of the sunburn and the skin grafts. So I know it has some sort of, but I have a sore back right now. I smoke 5 grams a day. It does fuck all for my pain. I'd have a sore elbow. Sometimes I pull me back when I'm going down to get me socks. And I'd think, bro, what do I have to do to not have pain? You know what I mean? I took naproxen, cocodamol. It doesn't do anything. That's why my doctor says, well, we're not giving you anything because nothing works. You've tried that, yeah? That's the strongest anti-inflammatory drug in the world that's not opiate based. If that doesn't work, okay. And the opiates ones don't work either. No. Okay, well then you're fucked, mate. You just smoke your 60 grams a month and just live a little. So that's what I do. About this medical, definitely love you do. Everybody, please. I want people to not be afraid of it. Not be afraid, oh, make my head go funny, I might go green, I might go whitey. No. You smoke at your pace, in your environment, the way you want to medicate, with the strain you want, with the amount you want. It's a new era. And we all know what it's like to meet up and drink 16 for vodka and Red Bulls together. It doesn't end well. So can we all meet up and just get high together, please? I'm sure we'll eat more fucking food. Do you ever go to something else, start drinking and doing drugs and no one eats fuck all? You're like, I paid 25 quid a head for this. But when you smoke up, everyone's like, get that tinfoil off that tray now. Eat chicken wings. Potato salad. Good morning, guy. Yeah, very good. Now, I wouldn't be able to. There's lads in Dublin city centre on Instagram and they go dipping every day in the morning. In the winter and now, I'm. But what I do is I blaze up a fat blunt every morning, have a cup of tea, and then it's part of the shower is part of my. Everyone knows here. Till I have a shower later on in the morning, I don't feel it's fresh. I always have to have a shower. It's been, you know, people who stay in the shower longer technically are proven to be more depressed and anxious. And I used to have really long showers. We all like a long shower because it's soothing. But a shower is a big part of my waking up. You know, sometimes I'll nip off somewhere and I haven't had a shower yet and I feel a bit groggy and all, you know. Good morning to everyone. There's a lot of people in here this morning, you know. It's a bit quiet. The baby's usually here, you see. The baby's not here today. She's in her granny's. So usually I have a quick and then go in and make her lunch and also. Had a nice night with the missus last night, just talking and, you know. I do have a busy day, guys, like as in, I have to make a decision where I'm going to pick up and when, you know, and I don't get paid till 4 anyway, so it's a bit of a kick in the nutsack. That's a birthday present in itself, isn't it? You know, fuck it, oh, I'll do it, and you're like, oh, thank God. Put the feet up, put Judge Judy on or something. You know, I'm in my little PJs, you know. I don't have retouch on, let's see if it's any different. Look, ooh, do I look any better? Yeah, well, happy birthday to you, and smoke a spliff, early. I know you probably think, oh, I don't have enough, or, oh, I think I was going to wait. No, don't. Smoke it now. Have fun now. Get medicated now, early. That's why people say, would you not get medicated later in the day? Oh no, but then you don't understand, then the day's over. And then I haven't been medicated for the day. So the best time to get medicated is first thing in the morning. And then what I usually do is go make a coffee and roll another one, but... Yeah, put the Flamingo crew on, yes, actually. Have a birthday spliff. Straight jacket, it's night time where you are. It's not, 6 o'clock in the day, I'm going to say, so... One day I'll get it right, yeah. 6 o'clock in the day, roughly 12 hours, whatever. Adam was going to bed last night, so he might be up now, he might be listening today. The best path and reason, I don't know, because honestly, you can be accepted for all. I've been listening to it and watching it. You can be accepted for an ingrown toenail. You can be accepted for if you've been sexually abused. Like, honestly, the spectrum is that big, you know, because it's very, very much a healing spiritual thing as well as the CBD and fucking compounds in it. But the criteria is you have to have tried to treat the same condition twice in a 12-month period, and you have to have a registered GP. And I guarantee you'll get it. Believe me, everyone's just as smart as me, can fill out a form just as much as me. Now, I was talking to a fella the other day who's able to get 160 grams. That person who has multiple sclerosis, God bless her, she might be able to get a lot more and stronger because they have it. Like, it's there. Mine's up here, and you know, chronic addiction and body dysmorphia. But I don't have an amputation where I need. You know, I mean, some people are entitled to more. But my next move now with my clinic is to change clinic and say, because let's say you get 100 grams or 140, you can't afford it unless you're working or you have a good job or you're retired. Then you can afford it. This is paid for. You have to pay for it. It's private healthcare. So you can buy the cheap stuff that's $5.50 a gram. You might try a few of them and then find the right one for you, and you like that. Whereas I went for the $9.50 and $8.50 a gram. A lot of it's bullshit. Some of them are good at $6.90 a gram. Some of them are good at $8.50 a gram. Whatever. But it's not. It doesn't matter about the medical condition. Good morning, Grace. It matters about how you conduct yourself. Like, I am going to try this because I've heard about this in the past and I feel this way about it, you know. So, but definitely give it a go. And but I decided to walk out and said, no, but that's, some people love a little bowl, half an hour, they have their overnight oats and then they go and walk out, like, or when you get home, you know, when you come home and your body's probably a bit rattling, what do you do then? You've just done your de-stressor and then you come back, then you do a bowl. It might even help your muscles relax and all that, you know what I mean? The price of gold, oh Jesus, oh God, I wouldn't even know. It's probably something like 1,000, I don't know, sorry, something like that. Gold, I wouldn't have a clue. 12 quid a gram or some shit, I'd say. I'd say it's about 12, 11 quid a gram, yeah, 1,100 a kilo or something. 1,100 a kilo? That doesn't seem right. For a kilo of gold, we'd all have gold. No, that can't be right. That can't be. Anyway, I know it's pretty good. I have nothing of value of gold. I know, I never had money, boys. I bought some gold jewellery and stuff all in retail shops. And then when you go back to sell them 6 months later, they say, I'll give you an eighth of the price. It's like, excuse me? Even engagement rings, I bought them for 2 grand. And then when she threw it back in my face a year later, I brought it in to get evaluated, right? And they were going to offer me 400 quid for it. It was less than a year old. So I sold for 2 bags of coke. Yep. Yep, I was desperate. I didn't even sell it, like, I just gave it away for 2 bags of paint. 2 grand ring for about 250 worth of coke. Like. Yeah. My cure application is processing now. Deadly, that's who I'm with. I microdose all day, exactly, never stop. That's exactly what I'm saying. Kind of like me, but maybe not. It's always this big help. Subscribe now, friends. So I look forward to watching again. Thanks very much, Lou. And everybody will make you feel welcome. We're not trolls in here. We're not belittlers. We're not bullies. We're normal people, ugly people, pretty people, small 5'5" people, fucking ex-addicts, parents that are struggling with parenthood, all these things. And, you know, thank you very much. That's the way I like to look at it. I microdose all day. Now, it has to be. It's 3.5 to 4.5 grams a day. It has to be, probably. And I consider that microdosing. Now, I don't know. Some people might not. But the vaporizer, it's 0.2 doses, but I cough my lung up every time. It's worse. It's worse. It's like now I want a joint more because I'm stressed and I wanted a joint in the first place. I have the mighty med. It cost me £200. The next thing I'm getting, guys, is the volcano though, so I can put it on my desk, press the button, fill up the lung, and then I can sit here with a lung of it with no tobacco and play my guitar. No, 350 quid it's going to be. And I got refused in advance by the Universal Credit, the bastards, you know, because I'm too honest. You know the way they have, when you do it online, to give you criteria, why are you choosing for this advance? Closed, moving house, occasion, whatever. But I rang, because I got locked out with a thing, and I said, no, I want to get private lessons for my guitar, and some new equipment for it, you know, I'm 18 months clean, and this is my new project. And she went, sorry, no, absolutely not, there's no choice for that. Kind of killed me, kind of needed that 60. You pay it back each month in your own Universal Credit, but they said no. I thought, hold on a minute, if I'd have rang up and said, oh, my baby is ill, or and lied to you, you just would have said, here. But because I said I actually want to learn how to play an instrument, used to be a crackhead, like, you know, they said no. So that's 660 down, straight up. Great way to start the week. Yes, absolutely. We're getting bigger and bigger every day. I'm going to do StreamYard to bring people on, get a platform to talk about your condition, or your mental health, or your bereavements. I can talk about mine. Like, I joke about me being 5'5", but like, you know, because most of the days, you know, now I've learned I'm older, but I have body dysmorphia. I don't. When I look at the mirror, I don't see what you see. I don't hear what you hear. Cold tea. Cold tea. Sorry guys, that was a little bit rude, but cold tea, can't be drinking cold tea. Yeah, exactly, Eve. Thank you. That's what my missus says. She was like, fuck it, we'll do it on the... She usually does it for me, but I wanted to get ahead of the ball and something myself. And it's been a year since I got my last one. Like I haven't got like I've been a year over a year on universal credit, and I've paid back my advance and all that. So I know I'll get it, but I felt like a bit of a cunt. I was like, what do you want me to say? What, I need new trainers or some shit? I don't need trainers. I've got sliders on. I don't go anywhere. I gotta make a coffee now, guys. It's great that we're getting new people in here. Honestly, it's great. Nice people. You know, I hope you have a great day. You're just sitting there chilling. You can have me on in the background. Your fella's gonna probably want some. I asked for something last night. I thought no. Very rare that happens, but she fell asleep within about 15 minutes. Um, but I'm feeling good. Like I'm feeling energized. You know, even though I'm sitting here, I might not look at me. My mind is going. What will I do? Will I do the grass? Will I do the painting? Will I play my guitar? Like, you know, there's so much I can get done. Like when you get blazed and you wake up early. That's the tea. This is gone now anyway, guys. Hold on. Just hold on 1 minute, guys. It's a bit gloomy out today, guys. But all the kids are going to school. Rudolph is right in his element. Look, he's like, fucking hell, I asked for snow. Give me a bit of water. Fucking hell. All the kids on the way to school, guys. That's what I fucking... And then I've got this cat sneaking up on me. I always say it's for a fridge bag. Yeah, yeah. Oh, God. I will. I fucking... He got it this morning. Fucking hell. I'm gonna snap, guys. I'm gonna have to get me missus to do it, or because she sounded insulted. She was like, "Could you just repeat that, please?" I go, I'm a recovering addict. I'm on universal credit a year, and I've only had one advance. I'd like to get an advance because I want to invest in some musical instruments. And she kind of laughed and had put me on hold, and then came, sorry, no. Felt a little bit violated. Hey, baby. How's my little baby? Hello. Where you? Whoa. Hey, hey, baby. Hey, baby. Oh no, we got 3 babies that are keeping you up all night. Now you have to get extra food, don't you? You have to get extra fluid. Yeah, you do. You have to get extra fluid. I know. Oh, Jesus, I know. So, yeah, here we are, guys. I'm here. I don't want to get my missus on camera if she wants to make her breakfast. But, what time are we here, guys? You sound sick again. You need to get a coffee into you or something. It's only 8:30. No need to sit down now and plonk the feet now. Need to get going. Oh, let me back. Oh, fucking hell. Do you ever get afraid to stretch? Yeah. Welcome to being 36. Oh, don't know what happened to me back muscles. They literally went one day, fuck you, we're gone, we're out. What do you want? What do you want? Do you want your foodies? I don't have any more beef. You ate all. Wait on me corned beef. Oh, there's me new kicks. Wait, you see my new weapon, guys. Don't retrieve the universal credit fin. Yeah, exactly. Yes, you're right, Eve. Someone's singing. There's a kid singing songs. This is my new tune around the house. What are you doing today? That spider web's falling off it. Right, which one are we going with today, guys? Now, which one are we going with today? We'll go with this one. We'll go with the orange ginger and turmeric. We've done this 1,000 times. Right, come on. Kim. Oh. That'll wake you up in the morning. Now, if you just hold on there a second, I want to do something. Now I'm back. I'm back in the room, guys. If anyone's there, back in there. Smile at the rising sun. Three little birds sit by my doorstep, swinging sweet songs and melodies pure and simple. This is my message to Winnie the Pooh. I love honey and Tigger too. So won't you come over, Mr. Winnie the Pooh? I got caught up in my own delusion. I was just ordering some medical. No, I didn't say I'm on sabbatical. I said I'm ordering some medical. Right now, this has to be dry now. We have to turn the heat on today to get some clothes dry, babe. No, well, no, to dry the clothes, I meant. You've got one in the machine. In the little dark, coming home to do a poo. It's better than doing it on the train. How are we? See, as you can see, I prayed to God last night that this little poor me attitude would go, and it did. Thanks to friends online. Love it, yeah. See, we had a bit of peace. We woke up with a little bit of peace today. I'm having a bit of a laugh and a joke because the kids are not here, you know. My missus is in work and then she's off for the weekend, so it's pay weekend. Not a lot of money, believe me.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
I just want to pass them to you.
Oh, you gotta go get dressed?
Yeah, don't forget I'm going out after work.
Hey?
Yeah.
To who?
I'm going to book.
I'm going to Baldo.
To the pub.
Shut the fuck up.
I am. It's Sylvie's leaving.
Oh shit, Jen. Oh,
And then I'll go get Harry.
yeah.
Then I'll drop Harry off here.
Yeah.
And then I'll have to get Isla. So.
What? That's the weirdest thing ever. Where is it? Oh, it's in. Can you not get oil up and then go get her?
No, because I'm at the leaving doing till 3.
Oh, right.
Then I've got to get Harry straight away from there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and you want to drop him here instead of taking him to...
Well, I don't mind. I'll see what me.
Whatever he wants. Well, yeah, whatever you want.
So I'll just get Isla a bit later.
Yeah, he's going to Dad's this weekend, aren't they?
Yeah.
Right.
Hello, babies.
I've just fed Nala so she can fuck off.
They've all been pooing in Nala's
Uh-huh. Now, sorry, we were just having a little chat there, stick on a bit of music or something for a minute, will we? Now, I don't want to, what? Well, you're lucky, I don't think that. What? He's a sweet little fucker, he is. Now, down. Right, quick. Stick on a little bit of. Do some dishes. I'm after ordering some medical there, guys. So that's what took me a minute. I just bit the bullet. I had to take money out my savings now. I didn't want to do it, but I had to do it. Because with any grace of God, it might be here Saturday morning. So that means I don't have to, you know what I mean? So I just have to try and play the waiting game. Right. Let's see if we can get some good vibes from this.
Upgraded post boxes. They're perfect for smaller parcels. So whether you want
What's your plans for today? I've got the mother-in-law step out. Come over later today. Well, that's what I was just talking to her. She's
and get digital proof of posting on the Royal Mail app.
Jade's going to work now, and then she has to go to a walk do after, just a little hour thing. Some girl that's there donkey's years is leaving. So anyway, so then she has to pick up Harry, drop him off here, and then she's gonna fly to another place to get the other one and come home again. So she actually has a really busy day. My plan is to try and they're going to their dad's this weekend, but you know, my job is you know, to make the house clean, you know, because I'm home. But when you're trying to work on yourself and do other things, you know, because basically I could jump on the bus now, Eve, and I could go down and see if my brother wanted to have a coffee, or I could go down and pick up. But the fella I pick up off says you have to wait till 2:30. I'm not available till 2:30. And I don't get paid till 4. And then the baby has to be picked up at 3. Do you know what I mean? So, and this is what it's like being a family. I didn't realise, like, you are tied down. The kids need to be picked up. Like, can't ring a friend and you know what I mean? So, and it's a bit rainy, guys. So hopefully the weather gets a bit better. And because, hold on a second now. This way, Jude does always feel like he's shouting. Oh, fucking. The last time that happened, I couldn't get back walking for ages. Oh no. It just, hey, that wasn't me. Fucking button bastards. Fucking. Anyway, I needed to concentrate. It's a chew on very busy schedule, yeah. Doing spare time. You bang on any games? FIFA, COD? How are you, lovey? Guy, can I get medical green without having to get a prescription from this? Yeah, absolutely. It has nothing to do with your GP, only that they access your records. My GP never even rang me once to go, oh hi, I realise that you're on this new thing, or would you like to come and see me? It's completely separate to them. You just have to have somewhere to get records from. Whether it's the hospital that you do most of your work with, or whether it's the walk-in clinic, whatever it is, someone has your records of your visits, and you need to give it to them. And then you just need to act like an adult. You just need to say, look, it's 2025, like medical cannabis is a thing. Oh my God, I want to try. You know, I tried it in the past, it worked, gave it up for a few years, you know, now I'm doing different things, you know, I'm a bit stressed, you know, these disposable vapes are illegal now, you know what I mean? So I like to have a little tokey poke. My phone's going dead balls. Anyway, I've been doing a live for ages, guys, so I'm not organised, so I'll have to charge my phone, do a few dishes and feed the dogs and all that, and I'll be back on, right? Half an hour or whatever, but, and lovely, I play, I've downloaded COD, I bought COD. It was reduced to 20 quid from 60 quid there about 3 months ago, the World War II edition. But I haven't got PlayStation Plus, the 7 quid thing to go online. Like, I need to just do that again, and then I can start playing online again. and having a chin wag or getting invited to parties and stuff. Yeah, daily. Right, well, everyone tune back in when I'm on, right? I'm in good mood today. Well, come on. I'll bust out a bit of cleaning, bust out the dogs, and I'll charge my phone, right? Peace out, everybody. Back on in a bit. Shout out to Jude and Lisa if you're watching.